Good afternoon, everyone. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 4:24 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, September 27, 2021. This isn't financial advice. The video is educational. Click the subscribe and bell if you want to be notified of the videos. Thumbs up. Share the video. We're talking about the greatness of the graph. Intraday updates on that Twitter link below the video. Let's move into the markets. Now, where are we at? 67 and change. So we're still over this line, the 64, 67. So again, we're still going to continue to be range bound for the foreseeable future over the next week or so. So I still consider this a sideways direction. So we're still between 64 cents, upwards to 76 cents. It doesn't look like we're going to be doing anything miraculous between now and the next week. And as upsetting as that may seem for most, because nobody really likes boring, I do have another series coming out next week. I'll be posting it on this channel called Imminent Breakouts, covering any kind of asset class that I think will ultimately break out. But in the meantime, this is going sideways in my opinion. Very strong opinion I have on this, particularly because the pattern is generally and relatively one that has a high probability of happening compared to other patterns out there. So in the meantime, the graph relative to Bitcoin is still in the chop, and we're probably going to be range bound here too. We'll probably just continue between, down here 1500, low 1500 up to 1700, and it's just going to chop around for a little bit. All right, so again, it's slightly boring, but this is where we're going right now. Bitcoin, on the other hand, certain resistance line here that we put up yesterday, it's still here and it's still following. In fact, when we drew it, this thing was starting to look like it was going to crack through. Actually pull back. Very, very reminiscent of a prior larger pattern that looks exactly like this, done between June and August. So we're following that same exact Bitcoin pattern. It's pretty remarkable. Now let's look over. So I think that we could start to see us grind down to about 40,000 and change. I think that's going to happen over the next few days, unfortunately, but some telling signs that might drive that is the fact that Bitcoin dominance is going up. It's sort of a fear factor for cryptos. When it goes up, Bitcoin seems to go down lately, as do the rest of the altcoin market. So looking at this just very similarly to how I look at the VIX on the equities market, this particular Bitcoin dominance fear factor index is showing to be on this new rising trend line here. So again, this is what is also helping the Bitcoin US dollar to start to slide. Anyway, that's all I've got. But again, graph relative to US dollar, sideways actions, folks. I'll keep you posted tomorrow.